Hi, Rico. My name is Arnie.
Hey, Arnie.
Thank you.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah.
I'm from the Philippines.
Well, welcome.
Yes. Welcome to Cannes.
Thank you.
And congratulations for a very successful movie.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very excited for people to come see it.
Okay, now this is my first question. Frank Sinatra, as we all know, is such an icon and a legend. And would you agree to that? Everyone.
He's an iconic, legendary person, but the key is to play him as a human being. So when you see this movie, you're going to see the human side of Frank Sinatra.
Yes. So were you intimidated to take on the role of one of the most successful names in Hollywood?
I think at the beginning it can be intimidating, but at the end of the day, you want to break somebody down to like the human that they were. So when I looked at the character of Frank Sinatra, I said, this is an Italian-American man who basically was madly in love with a woman, so much so that it totally distorted his life and changed his life, and dreamed of things that were impossible. He dreamed of becoming an actor, which nobody wanted to give him a shot to do. So to me, if you break it down to the basic wants and needs, then you're no longer playing this iconic person that's out of reach. You're playing a human being that's in love with somebody that they can't have and has a dream that nobody thinks they could achieve. And if you keep it down to that, then it's not intimidating anymore. Then it's actually now you're living and breathing it, and you're going through the experience. And I think that's the reward of doing a role of anyone, where you're trying to see who is this person fundamentally, and that connects to who we are fundamentally. That's what's great about it.
Yeah, and it's also very timely, especially at this day and age, for this generation to also look back the life of the legendary icon.
I think that's very well said, because I think people are legends for reasons. You know, his music changed people. The way he was fought for underdogs changed people. I think people need to see that, throughout our time, we have these characters that come along and kind of like make an impact. And just because it's been 50, 60, 70 years ago doesn't mean we should forget them. And maybe that could inspire someone to be the next Frank Sinatra.
Your film tells Sinatra's story through an interview late in his life. When he's looking back, why did you think this film chose to tell the story this way instead of showing the events directly as they happened?
Well, the challenge of trying to take someone's life like Sinatra's has so many aspects, so many facets of it, and so many moments, is what I think is the crucible part of his life. And I always thought that looking at the man when he was older, at the end of his life, when we reflect, we always think about at the end, the things we did and the things we didn't do. And Ava Gardner always was the love of his life. That brief encounter, fiery, tumultuous as it was, still stayed with him for the rest of his life. And actually, if it wasn't for Ava Gardner, he wouldn't have become the legendary singer and actor that he became. Because if you not to give away too much of the story, but the one word or the one sentence is that by breaking his heart, she made him the great person that he was. And that's why I thought as an older man, he would never forget her, because that's how important she was to him.
That's so inspiring then. Now, I'm down to my last question. If a young filmmaker or actor discovers this film 20 years from now, how would you want them to see it?
I want them to see it for what it was. It was an honest approach to trying to tell a story, and trying to tell a story of a famous person, but however, the human part of that person, to make us realize that no matter who we are, how famous we are, we're all human. We all have the same things that connect us, the wants, the needs, love, disappointment, heartbreak. It's all there. And that's what I want them to see, how we try to take the story of a man's life and encapsulate it on those very important things that kind of bond us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that answer.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you.
Same here. Wonderful meeting you.
We'll enjoy the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you.